For exercise 1001, which is simultaneous equations, first what we need to know is what we're looking for. If we look at this point here where it says simultaneous equations can be solved graphically or algebraically, 1001 looks at how to solve two equations graphically. What we haven't done this year yet is we haven't done coordinate geometry, which is how to graph lines like 3x plus y equals 4 and x plus y equals -2. What simultaneous equations are asking us is, if we were to graph these two lines, where would they intersect? Where would they cross over? So what they've done in the example is they've graphed those two lines. We can see the red 3x plus y equals 4, and we can see the blue x plus y equals -2. And the question's actually asking us, if we graph them, where will they cross? And we can see down at this point that they're going to cross at x being 3 and the y value being -5. That's where they're crossing. Let's look at the textbook questions. So this is question 1, and it's really just an observation. So we have three different lines here. We have a red line, a green line, and a blue line. And it says, use the graph to write the solution to each pair of simultaneous equations. So x minus y equals 4 and 2x plus y equals 5. So x minus y equals 4, that's the blue line here. And 2x plus y equals 5, that's the red line here. All we need to do is look at the point at which they cross, which is this black point here. And we just need to give coordinates for that. So the x coordinate, which always comes first, and we put coordinates in brackets. The x coordinate is 3, because it's in between 2 and 4. And the y coordinate is -1, because it's in between 0 and -2. So that's all you need to do for question 1. It's going to ask you for the points for this black dot up here, and the black dot in this third quadrant. Now it's pretty simple, I would hope. When you move on to question 2 though, I've got it a bit planned here. You actually have to graph the two lines yourself, and you have to find where those 2 points cross. So that's a little bit more difficult. What I'll do is I'll do question A and I'll do question L. So question A, the two lines are y equals 2x and y equals 3 minus x. So y equals 2x. We need to find out how to graph that. I'm just going to write y equals 2x here. What I would recommend you do is you draw a table of values with x on top and y on the bottom. Pick the values of -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And what you're asking is, if we pick x to be -2 in this equation up here, what will y be? Well, y will equal 2 times x. X is -2. So 2 times -2, that's -4. 2 times -1, that's -2. And what you'll find is they are linear equations. And a linear equation means you will always see a pattern from each of your points. You can see it's going up by 2. The other equation is y equals 3 minus x. So I'll do that on this side. Y equals 3 minus x. And again, we're going to draw this table. And we're going to have the same points. So -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. I'll do 3 because I drew too many. And then we have to look at the equation. 3 minus whatever x is. If x is -2, y is going to equal 3 minus -2. 2 minuses will make a plus. So 3 plus 2 is 5. The next one is 3 minus -1. So 3 plus 1, that's 4. The next one is 3 minus 0. So that's going to be 3. And you should be able to see the pattern. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now we're going to plot each of those lines. I might have two colors. I'll do black and blue. So for this, I'll do this in black. We're going to plot -2, -4. So I'm going to come to my Cartesian plane, -2 on the x and -4 on the y. That's going to be here. -1 and -2. Oops, sorry. That's going to be -2, -4 is there. -1, -2, that's there. 0, 0, so through the origin, that's there. 1 and 2. So you can see the pattern. 2, 4. It's basically going up 2 across 1. So I can fill in the pattern. It's not going to change because it's linear. And going the other way as well, the pattern's going to be the same. And draw a nice straight line. It's very straight, beautiful. There. And I'm going to do the same for the other line, but I'm going to do it in blue. So this will be in blue. So -2 and 5 will be up here. -2 and 5, -1 and 4, 0 and 3. You can see the pattern here. It's going down 1 across 1, down 1 across 1. And we've already got my answer, which is where they just crossed. You can draw as many dots as you want. I'll stop there because all the question's asking is, where do they cross? And they cross at x, the x point of 1 and the y point of 2. So the answer is 1, 2. And that's the solution. Or you could write it out as x equals 1, y equals 2. I'm not sure what the textbook will say. Now that's the answer for 2A. I'm going to stop this video now and I'll make another video for 2L because it might take a little bit longer.